Hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on one of our isolation videos. So we're going to be targeting our inner and outer thighs. All right, so when you're ready, let's jump straight into it. We're going to start with a quick stretch. So I want you to bring your legs out nice and wide. And we're just going to come into a forward fold. So when you're ready, take a breath in, bring the arms up. Lengthen through the body and fold forward from the hips, coming right down. If this is not enough of a stretch for you, you can walk your feet out further. You can have your hands behind your knees or down on the mat. It's up to you really, just where you feel it. Good, hold here. Take a breath in, breathe it out, roll yourself all the way up to standing, rolling those shoulders up, back and down. Okay, our first exercise is going to be our lateral lunges, so stepping to the side. I want you to really make sure you feel that stretch through the inner thigh. So come to one end of your mat, and we're just going to step it out, sinking down into that knee, tapping back, and again. So it's this leg that you're stepping away from stays nice and straight, and you're shifting the weight back into your glutes like you would for a squat, and you should feel a really nice stretch through that inner thigh. Good, step it out, and in. Out and in. Good, nice and strong, nice and controlled. Do it like you mean it. Give me two more. Two. Last one. Good, nice work. Switch to the other end of your mat. Same thing, step it out, sink it down, press it back in. So you can hover here, or if that's too much for you, you can rest here, tap that foot down. So just take it to your own level, shifting that weight back into the heels, into the glutes, and up. Good, feeling that nice stretch through that inner thigh, warming everything up here. Give me one more. Good work. Coming back to the center of your mat, we're going to go into our plie squats. So I want the feet nice and wide and turned out. We're coming straight down, we're not shifting our weight back. So you're going to sink it down, pressing the inner thighs forward and the knees out. Sink it down and up, staying nice and straight with that upper body. And up, down and up. Just nice and easy here. Really pressing the knees back, feeling it into both those inner thighs with this one. Good. Coming down nice and low. Press it up. Down and up. On this one, hold low. Find your balance. Lift one foot onto the toes and give me little pulses down and down. Good. Keep the press out with the knees and the back nice and straight. Good. And lower that heel. Switch sides. Same thing. Press through the ball of your foot. Staying nice and tucked under with those hips. Stay with me. Good, lower that heel, press back up. Good, shake out those hips. Take a little breather, deep breath in. Breathe it out. Recenter yourself for the next exercise. Coming down into that squat position again. Find that center. Lift, lift, down, down, lift, lift, down, down. Really trying to keep the control here of the lift and lower of that heel off the mat. So don't kind of down. It's nice and controlled. Really using those inner thighs to control this move. You can switch over and lead with the other side if you want. Good. Keep going. Lift, lift, lower, lower, lift, lift, lower, lower. Give me one more. Lift, lift, lower, lower, and press it all the way up. Okay, bringing those feet together, narrow squats. So all we're going to do, glue it together. Hands in front, come down like you're looking for a chair to sit in. Press back up. Come down, press back up. Still think about pressing through the heels here. This is getting your outer thighs, your quads. Good, now we've mastered that. Come down, stay low. Up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Stay with me. Up, down, up, down. Nice and low. Try and keep that chest nice and open and lifted. Doing so well, guys. Up an inch, down an inch. Up an inch, down an inch. Good work. 4, 3, 2, 1, and press it all the way up. Okay, we're going to come down onto our mats now. So bring yourself down onto your side. We're going to start with our outer thighs. So we're going to do a side leg lift. So you can be up in this position here, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can be down on your elbow. I'm going to be down on my elbow. That's what works for me. Ground that bottom foot into the mat. It can be slightly piked to the front, and that top leg is just going to lift and lower, lift and lower, keeping that core nice and strong here so that you're not rocking side to side. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So you'll also feel this in your glute, so don't be sitting there thinking, why am I feeling this in my glute if it's my thighs? It's all working together. We can isolate, but you're still going to be using other muscles as well. Lift and lower. Hold lifted. Give me little ones. Up and up. Good. Stay strong. Strong core as well. Lift, 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 lift. Keep that head rested. 3, 2, 1. Back to full. Lower down and lift. Down and lift. And you don't need to rush this. So just think about that control here as you lift nice and strong and lower. Lift and lower. Good. Hold this one lifted. Give me those little ones. Up and up. Good, stay strong, you're doing so well. 3, 2, 1, and bring it all the way down. So I'm feeling that in my outer glute, on the side, and right down my outer thigh as well. Okay, so now from here, we're going to work the inner thigh of our lower leg. So bringing that top leg behind. The other options for this are to bring it in front and hold the foot, or to bring it down. So you pick what option works for you. For me, it's more here today. So we're going to point the toes of that lower leg. The inner thigh is facing up to the ceiling, and you're just going to lift and lower, lift and lower. So you're really working that muscle in here. Lift and lower, lift, lower, keeping the legs straight. So don't bend the leg in order to be able to bring it up higher. Just let that inner thigh really work and engage to lift and lower the leg. Good, nice and strong. Last one, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Good work, guys. Okay, press yourself all the way up, and we're going to come over onto the other side. So you can just flip yourself around. I will switch over so that you can see what I'm doing. And stacking those legs one on top of the other, you can be up on your elbow, or you can come all the way down and be rested with your head in your hand. Okay, leg lifts, so ground that top foot, lift and lower with control. So really think about that control as you come down. Don't just flop the leg down, point the toes. And use that top hand to really ground yourself into the mat as well. Good, lift and lower. On this next one, hold that leg lifted, just bring it up and up. Good, nice and strong, you can do it. Core engaged here as well. Give me 3, 2, 1, back to full, so all the way down, lift it up. Nice and controlled here. And just breathing naturally as well. So whatever feels good for you. Like I always say, just don't hold your breath. Keep breathing, makes life a lot easier. Good, hold lifted, little lifts up and up. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. That was kind of cruel. I did about 2 lifts for every 1 count, but it's making your legs stronger, so that is all good. All right, bringing that top leg over or behind, however you would like it. Ground that top hand, point the toes of the lower leg, and just lift and lower. So remember, we're using the inner thigh here. Keep the knee straight, lift and lower. Keeping that inner thigh facing the top of the ceiling. You'll probably have one side that's easier than the other. This is not that side for me. Good, lift and hold. Hold, 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 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower all the way down. Nice work, guys. Okay, so we're gonna go into our scissors. So I want you to come down onto your back. This one, I might change over to the other side actually. This one is going to work inner and outer thighs as well as your lower abdominals, because it's all working together to keep everything engaged and strong. So hands are by your side, tucked under your, not tucked under your glutes, but just sort of sitting to make that little perch there. Legs are straight up. We're gonna open them wide, bring them in, cross them over. Open wide, bring them in, cross them over. If you need to, you can have a slight bend in the knees. Go to your level, open, close, and it's all about control here. It's not about coming out so wide just because you're trying to get really, really wide with the legs. It's just about that control. I can feel my legs cramping here, so we'll see how we go. Good. Nice and strong, open and close. Good, resting that head down, strong core. Four, in, 3, in, 2, in, last one, and bring them all the way down. Okay, butterfly bridge. So this is going to get into our glutes, but also our inner thighs again. So what you want to do is bring the soles of your feet together, and all you're going to do is pressing up on the side of your feet. You're going to lift the glutes up and slightly close the legs. So there, that point there is when the inner thighs are working. Open, lower down, lift, squeeze, and down. Lift, squeeze, so you're working your glutes as well here. Squeeze, and down. Good, squeeze, and down. Lift, squeeze, and down. Three more here. 3, 2, last one, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Stretch that body nice and long. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, give me one roll up, all the way up to seated. Bringing the soles of your feet together. You're going to just stretch out those hip flexors a little bit. So bringing the soles of the feet together, holding on to the ankles or the toes wherever is comfortable for you, and just press those knees out wide. You can take one hand, press down, switch it over. Good, hold here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, bringing those feet out in front at a slight bend. Sitting up nice and tall, just windscreen wipe them side to side. Just loosen everything up here. Good. Back to center. Sit up nice and tall, take a breath in, arms up. Give me a forward fold. Over. As far down as you want to go. roll all the way up to seated. All right, nice work guys. Well done on completing another isolation series for our inner and outer thighs. Hopefully you are feeling a little bit like you've got jelly thighs right now. You can do this through more than once, so don't feel like you can only do it one time through. If you want more of a workout, then do it several times through, or else you can pick another workout and mix and match. All right guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.